Friday, December 29, 2023. M157 sleeve block out of a CLS 63. Small update, alright? I received yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was wrapped. Just today I put it on an engine stand, alright? I sent at the machine shop, they installed the Darton sleeves, alright? Everything's fine, everything's okay, splendid. Now, what I don't like, 101. When I send the block, I send with the side bolts in place, all of them, and I give the timing cover bolts here front because they have to resurface the timing cover together with the engine block to be nice and flush. Alright? I give the right bolts, the short bolt that comes here, not this one, this doesn't come here, alright, this bolt, it belongs here. And 1, 2, 3 bolts that you see here, it's the side one that they're missing from there. Yeah, the long one, it's not even here. Maybe the long one, they put it here. And it missing what I put before. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This I didn't put it because it comes together with oil filter housing. This I didn't put because, no, this I put it. I didn't put this one because it comes with a water pump, all right? And I said, because all the time it's happening again and again and again, the same things, when it's coming back the engine, either I'm receiving it with the loose bolts not in place, and some of them they're missing. So now I have to order a new bolts, and somebody has to pay for it, you know? So I'm saying, please pay attention how many bolts you receive. I have it also on WhatsApp because I know what's happening, and I mentioned before I even send the engine. Please pay attention on the bolts. I never said remove the bolts from the side one here and put it here. I never said that. All right? Okay. That's one thing that I don't like, and I would like in the future to be correct, to be how it's supposed to be. All right. Second thing, you machine the block, you insert the sleeves, you put the O-rings, you put the glue, you're pressing it inside, you resurface it, you fix also with the torque plates, everything fine. I have one small request. What's my request? You see down there, all the savings, this bullshit, there it's clean, okay? All right. What's my request? As soon as you put the sleeves and you put the O-rings and you put the glue, I cannot spray brake cleaner, I cannot wash it with petrol, I cannot pressurize it with a pressure water, you know, with a pressure washer to wash it, to don't enter on the seal, to don't enter on the glue, because it's not being cured even, you know, it might be, but it's not the ideal. I'm not doing that, I'm avoiding that. So what I'm saying, just before you put the grease, that's very difficult to remove it. I know it's this to prevent corrosion of the sleeves. Fine, okay, nice. Before you put the grease, at least wash the block. You know, before you install the sleeves, before you put the O-rings and the Loctite and all these things, wash the block to be nice and dry, to don't have a savings, to don't have chips, to don't have nothing, all right? Put your sleeves. After that, when you resurface it, you can blow with air to come away from the resurfacing the small pieces, because you're going to be dry, you're not going to have an oil, all right? You're going to have only the glue and the O-rings, all right? And then you can put some grease. After that, I can remove it. But now it's making more difficult for me. Why? Because these small pieces, what you see, it's stuck on the grease. And it's a pain in the butt to remove it. Yay. Lovely. Then, till now, all the engine blocks, when I was sending for resurface, there was resurfacing also this 1, 2, 3, and the same thing from this side. 1, 2, 3. It's important to be resurfaced, these 3 notches here and from the other side. Why? Because the M157, the cylinder head of the M157, it doesn't stop here. it stops somewhere here. It's much more wide. Check on any M157, you're gonna see what I'm saying. So it's important to be on the same height and to don't be this more high than this one. The deck now, the block, it's lower than this. So what's gonna happen? Even if I put the head gasket, if I torque it down, you're still gonna have a contact. That's not right. All right. From this side, because it's just a corner, I can file it. Screw it. That's what I'm gonna do. From this side, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna file it also from this side. What in hell should I do? Should I send it back again? And then if I send it back again to the machine shop, they're gonna lose more bolts. Yeah. The only thing what I'm asking is just pay attention. That's it. I'm not asking crazy things. And then when you see these kind of things, you know, the E bolts versus the 45 torques here, it makes you wondering. You're thinking, was the crankshaft bearing caps bolted down properly? Because we make two torque plates to be, when you're honing it, to be tight the block. Down where is the crankshaft and up here. Up from the surface, all right, from the deck. I'm not asking so many things, I think. Just to pay attention. I mean, it takes much more time to remove the bolts, the side bolts, and then put it here than to put back again the bolts that I provide, that I give. That's what I'm saying all the time. It's not the first time, unfortunately. I hope to be the last, but I doubt I'm gonna face the same thing again and again. Yeah. Lovely. Now, I'm gonna finish the first wash of this cylinder head for the 113K, just because I already washed one, the bank 2. I want to wash also the bank 1, and then I'm gonna jump to this engine. It's a headache? Yes, it's a headache to clean it. To don't get trapped inside any of these pieces that you see from the machining. And then I have to find the bolts, because these bolts obviously, yeah, okay, the side bolts, I'm putting a new one. You cannot put these bolts here, because when you put the engine oil heat exchanger, it's gonna interfere, it's gonna touch, classic. And it doesn't belong there. I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night if I make the mistake and I use this kind of bolt here on timing cover. It's stupid, all right, for me at least. The side bolts are gonna be new. The crankshaft bearing cap bolts are gonna be new. For the timing cover, I'm reusing the 45 torques. You can reuse it. It's not a big deal. I have done this 1,000,000 times. Not in this case. In this case, either they're gonna send to me back, or I have to get a new one, or if I found a used one, or whatever. Small update, please. Just pay attention. And the thing is that I mentioned already that. I already mentioned the bolts for the timing cover. To don't lose it, don't mix it up. Just bring it back how I send it to you. Just bring it back to me with the same way. Now this, it's a first one. Because like I said, if you go back and see other videos with a sleeved M157, all of them, it's been resurfaced on the same height like the deck. All right, that's a new one. Lovely. Small update, like I said, the most parts are prepared. All right, the cylinder heads, everything. That's the old crankshaft bearing cap, the old crankshaft main bearings and thrust washers. Don't pay attention to that. When it comes the time, I will gonna get new ones from there to see that. Just like I said before, when you have a sleeved block, you might not go. You're gonna start with a color bearing what says the crank and the block, but because of the machining and the pressure of the sleeves, you might go one step down or one step up, 4,000 millimeter plus minus, to make it nice, to have equal clearance. Classic like any other time. The same thing with the bolts. Classic like any other time. I want to see when we're gonna stop these things. Yeah, lovely. And oh boy, nothing more, nothing less. Small update. When I'm gonna prepare the block, I'm gonna measure it. I have to bring also the torque plates. Let me bring inside the torque plates as well to put it on the same video. Okay, that's the 2 torque plates. All right, 1, 2. That this has the same thickness like the cylinder head. It's exactly the same thickness like the cylinder head, both of them. To be able to torque it down with a gasket, you know, to be 100% accurate as it is when you're mounting the cylinder head, to avoid having a run out. You will gonna have, but to minimize it. All right. Now let me go to clean the cylinder head to finalize this one, and then continue with the 157. That's it for now. When I'm gonna prepare it, cleaning it from the grease, make it completely dry, carefully to don't enter anything inside. Yeah, you need to wipe it, you need to go carefully, you need to get a clean rag with some brake cleaner and not to spray on it, to wipe it out with air, compressed air, to blow away things. Then I'm gonna wash it with detergent, valet down, but not pressure wash, and not strong detergent, something light. Yay. Yeah, they just machined it and they didn't even blow it. They didn't blow a little bit with air to come away. Amazing. Okay. Over and out. Most probably you can see video again next year. Yeah. Most probably.